Hi guys, it's Tanya from 4Girls Jewelry with a new tutorial with a simple, very simple necklaces and also earrings. If you have at home jump rings, it's the easiest way to make any kind of bead sitting on the thickest wire you have. You can use very, very thick wire. I always like to put on a thick wire a small bead. You can also use the smaller if you wanted. I hope you can see it. So I will show you my secret how I put them on. Pearls, I really like how it looks. They need to go in a little bit of silver, but let's pick up some jump rings and some wires and let's wire wrap. Simple, simple. So let's make earrings first. I will use these Chinese crystals, and it also depends how long you want your piece be. If you want it longer, you can use longer wire. If you want something like this, you can use less wire. So just you can see it and then you decide what you want and how long your earrings should be. And for this project I use my jump rings. So I'm pretty sure everybody have jump rings. So any jump rings you want to use. Also you can check if they big, you can use larger stones inside, you know. Let me see, because I don't think I want to use this size. Let me see if I use that one. Actually I did. It is this size. Okay, but you can play with whatever you have in your stash. All you have to do is just measure so the bead will go inside. You will have a little room for wire wrapping. Let's throw this back, and I need only one. Also, it's okay if you have more room. Do you see how it is? It's like even more room than that you need it. Some of the pieces that I did, they completely fill whole thing. But I will use this one. I still have tons of room. Very easy, guys. Incredibly easy. I think it's a jewelry for beginners. Sorry for my pop. He likes to talk. Okay, so we close the jump ring. You can also hammer if you wanted to. In any wire, the thickest, I just have this because I have a cold or something, so I don't want it to sit too long. But I was just making these the simple one that I don't have to think about it. 24 gauge wire. I didn't even cut, it's a pretty long piece. So I will approximately, because you can, those earrings, you can leave more room on the bottom if you wanted to. Like this one has a little bit more. Also depends how long, if you want to have this stick, you can leave more of the wire, hammer it. That's very flexible, depends on your design, on your style also, right? So what I did is 1, 2, 3, 4 wraps. I cut, and what I did is just squish wire to the main thick wire. So we have wire and we have thick wire, and we put our bead on 24. That's why you can put any bead, bead on any thick wire. You can use 16 gauge, you can use 12 gauge, you can use 14 gauge, and thickest possible. This one is polyethylene, I think it's 19. So you have your bead here, and you take your jump ring. The jump ring goes on top of the wire, just not stop, and you push this here. So I push this bead. See, it's just laying on top. Don't be scared that it's like not perfectly centered, but I just hold with my hand, and here is your wire. Simply just wire wrap around. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you decide where, if you want to go all the way down, you can push it right now, this design down. I would like to leave how it is. So we have 4, right? Behind my, on the left sort of side, I go here. And then what you do is going to the front. So you didn't wire wrap anything, you just put your wire behind here, and it's sitting where the jump ring starts. And I do stitch. I put here my wire and just stitch together like this. Just stitch. That's it. It's like one wrap going through the frame and that 24 gauge. We have wire behind, and it's because we've stitched it here, so now it's go on the opposite direction here, not in this but here, and now you just have to put nicely how it's supposed to be, middle, and you stitch to the frame. That's it. And you wire 1, 2, 3, depends, and cut your wire, and you have your earrings done. Now it's a fun part when you just put it how it's supposed to be. If you have your tools that doesn't make mark, like I know it's for the bracelet, but I still use it, so you can just squish it how it's supposed to sit, so it will sit perfectly, won't go anywhere, and you have your earring. Now sorry, it's not fun to be sick. So now you decide how long your earrings would be. If you want to, this is pretty thin, so I probably will cut, hammer like this, hammer this part, and just make it nice round loop here, so the earrings will be exactly like these. As you can tell, there was thicker wire, but I hammer it and then make a loop and hammer again. I like it that it's very, very stable. It's very easy, very simple, everybody can do. So that's earrings. Then you make either your own ear wires, or you can buy them. I make my own. There is tutorial about ear wires that I make. Let's go back to the middle part, because it's same design, but we don't use a thick wire. It's all made from 24 gauge, believe it or not. So so I need a piece of 24 gauge, and I will find a middle part. What I do is around those pliers, and I will make 1, 2 wraps. So what we have is we have a little loop with 2 wraps approximately. You can make 3 wraps, 4, depends what you want. I use 24 gauge. You can also use maybe 22 if you wanted. This is 10-1, but if you feel like it's too small here, like to 10, you can do 2 wraps with 24 and make it double loop. Sometimes I do that too, but for some reason I left it how it is and I like it. It's more delicate. So now we also need jump rings, and they need to be closed. So the first thing, you close your jump rings. I wonder if I want to use the thinner one. Let me see. Let's see, this looks good. It's all playing with your stuff. Let's see, the thinner one will be better. Okay, so we leave 1 wire. This will be our 1 wire that's basically on the bottom of the design. This will be here behind the frame. And this will be your working wire. And you put on that one 1 bead. Sorry. Okay, and we have, so same thing, jump ring goes like a sandwich. It goes between 2 wires. So we put on top of the bottom wire on top, and the bead goes inside. So we have 2 wires. So 1 wire, the one that on the bottom, I will just tilt a little bit and go down, and now I will wire wrap 2 wraps. 1, 2. We have first one. Again, on the same wire that goes here, we put 1 of the bead, 1 of the bead. So I use the smaller jump rings for this one. Again, like a sandwich, you put you put your jump ring between 2 wires on top of that one, and squish your bead in the frame, in the jump ring. Same story. I do it like 1, 2, then, so it's like nicely hugging, and I do 1, 2 reps. You have second one. You can also do only 3 if you wanted to. Have 4, but you can nicely do like with the 3. Or if you use smaller, very tiny jump rings, you can use more, so 7 beads. 1 more bead, 1 more bead. Okay. Let's do 3 now. So again, push it inside, like this. And we do same story. 1, 2. I think 3 will be not enough. Let me put 1 more quickly. And we have the last one. Okay, I tried to sneeze and I don't sneeze. So we have number 4, and oh gosh, guys, I'm really sick. I should not be filming, but I don't want to skip Tuesday. So we have 4. Now, let me just make nicely round. So we have now 2 wires. And what I do, exactly the same like we did with earrings. So, because check where the wire are. So your wire is on top here. So then logically you want to cross, so you will put inside here in this corner. Just cross here, and then when you cross here, your wire can go automatically to the opposite corner. And wire wrap in that little gap. And now do the same with the second one. So you go inside, and that way you secure your piece. So you go inside, just nicely inside, then you go opposite direction. The only thing is the room could be very tight here, but you still have. You can also push the bead a little bit. I did with the pearls because pearls were pretty big. So again, between, just wrap, and then you go to the top. 1, go inside, stitch them together to the top here. It's nice to put your jump rings. So, okay, like this, here, and then the last one. Inside. Just don't rush. I want to quickly finish it, so I don't like long tutorials, but so and the same with the top. Go here. This one is very stubborn. Here. Okay. And 1, 2, and you turn. You completely cut your wire. So now we have 1 more wire, and you exactly same thing. Just bring the wire to the position on top and do the same. So you will stitch again, same with the frame and that. And again, go here, and you do the same thing again. I will not, guys, bore you with repeating all steps. You just do again, stitch from here to here, the side from here to here, and there you go, go to the top. And then if you like to curve it, you can easily curve it. Add your chain, any commercial chain you have. I think it's very, very easy design. So this one, the middle, this is only 24 gauge. I like earrings a lot because with the earrings, you can use, like I said, sometimes I have very thick wire, and I would love to have pearl or something sitting on the thick. I think it's a very nice combo of thin and thick wire. I didn't use it that thick here, but you can, the possibility is you can use very, very, very thick wire. You can use wire something like this, you can hammer it, and you can put on the thick wire too, like, you know, because it's going on top, so it will look nice. So hopefully you guys like this project. Let me know what you think, and thank you for watching. As always, I will see you next Tuesday, and I will departure to my bed. I guess it's my place for tonight, for this evening. Thank you guys. See you next Tuesday. Bye.